Hello there everybody and welcome back to another Thunderous Productions video. I'm the madman behind the mic, Jag Thunder, and this is Minecraft. In this video I bring you episode 17 of my Play with Thunder series. And for those of you who are following this series, know that we left off in episode 16 on the pirate ship. We finished that up, and I did a little tutorial on the skull and crossbones on the sail, and also a snowball launcher. So we say goodbye to the pirate ship, and we say hello to my new build. The build that I'm about to show you was actually inspired by the past couple tutorials that I've put up on my channel over the past week and a half with the Better and Wolves elevator systems. And I got a comment on one of the videos from Snixio. One of my subscribers said, Jag, why don't you do one max height? So I went ahead and made one max height and then multiplied it times 4. So here it is, my new build. It's a quad tower with a train station in the middle. So let's fly over here and take a damn look at it, shall we? Alright guys, so this is what I have. I have 4 towers, and obviously I used a little bit of MC Edit here. The first tower I built completely by hand. I am using mods, of course. But anyways, I did build this first by hand, and then I just copied it with MC Edit and made 4 corners to it. So all 4 of these are the same. And as what they are Better than Wolves elevators. As what I have, I got 2 floors above max level here. And let me find the damn elevator. It's in here somewhere, damn it. It is right there. There's the elevator shaft. There's 2 floors above ground level and 1 at ground level. And this is floor 2, obviously. And then floor 1 is all the way up here. And like I said before, it is max level, so I can't put no more blocks on top. And also, too, while we're looking at it, I am using the Sphax texture pack before somebody asks. And I have done a little bit of custom work to the texture pack. I started using it about 2 weeks ago and decided that a couple things didn't quite look right with the towers, so I went ahead and customized the texture pack a little bit. And I'll probably make maybe a tutorial on it later in the week. I'm not sure yet. If you guys want it, go ahead and comment down on the bottom, and I'll see if I can make a tutorial up for you on how to customize your texture packs. But anyways, back to the towers. As you can see, they're max height going up and also going down. I went all the way down to almost bedrock. It's about 12 blocks above bedrock, and the reason why that is because when I first put it in, I went ahead and went to bedrock, and it was just way too damn dark and you couldn't see shit. And I figured, well, 1, I can't build down here, and 2, you guys ain't gonna be able to see it. So I put some signs down here on the 5th floor, and I've got 3 indicator lights for the ground floor, the floor above us, and the floor that we're on right now. And then also too, in my tutorials I had floor selections. And this one here I decided not to do it because there was no sense in doing it, actually, because the 2 floors above ground level, it would just look way too cluttered to put all the wiring going up the sides and all that shit, so I left it the fuck out. And then the bottom 3 floors, it automatically stops at ground level, and it's obviously automatically going to stop down here too. So I just said fuck it and just left the middle one, just let it stop where it's at. The total time that it takes is 4 minutes and 40 seconds to start at the ground floor and go all the way to the top riding the elevator. And that's with each stop at each floor. And then as soon as it stops, you hit the brake button and keep on going. So yeah, that's a pretty long ride, but it's alright, it's pretty cool. All 4 of them, like I said, do the same thing. I've got some interesting facts here. The world's tallest elevator is 160 60 floors, and that's in the Dubois Tower. The world's fastest elevator is 3,314 feet per minute, which is ridiculous. The total height of this one here is 240 blocks high. The top floor is 231 blocks above us. So anyways, let's see what else. 12 blocks from bedrock. Took about a week to construct. And the first one, it's $2 You can read that shit. Fuck it. Good enough. You don't need to know about all that. But anyways, like I said, I've got the indicator lights working and everything's really cool. And if you watch my tutorials, you can learn all about this and how to build it. I'm not going to go in too much detail about it. That's pretty much what they are. But anyways, in the middle is what's going to be the heart of this build. This is going to be the center of my new world. I haven't had a single player world since 1.81. Kind of got corrupted near there, 1.9, and then the full release 1.0 kind of screwed up my biomes a little bit. And so all my builds are still sitting in those worlds, and I need to transfer them over here to the 1.2.4 world that I've just started. I've got a windmill over there that I did a tutorial on too. But anyways, eventually everything's going to be in this world. So is what I did, and I've done a train station before, and you're all thinking, Jesus, not another fucking train station. Yes, another fucking train station, but this one's even better than the first two. This has 32 tracks, 8 on each side. Obviously, 8 times 4 is 32. For those who, not really good at math like myself, but had to use a calculator to figure that out. Not really. It was what I got. It makes this one so different. Is the two they're in pairs. Let's just put it that way. This set of tracks over here actually works in conjunction with this set of tracks over here. So you'll have 2 different places that you come into this train station, here and here. And then you'll have 2 different tracks going out, and I don't know what fucking corner it's in. Here it is. And this is just temporary for right now. I kind of like started my build. Usually in my Play with Thunder series, we start at the first block and we start clearing land and putting them up. But I kind of got ape shit on this one and got going on it, and I'm like way ahead of everybody, so I apologize for that. But it's what I'm going to do here is I'm going to make obviously a departure station. I'm not quite sure how I want to do it with pistons or what I want to do. The return station over here, over here, will go in the wall from both sides. It doesn't matter what side you come in from, and then it will go down into this tunnel here, or this, whatever, this corner piece, and then it'll go behind into the wiring. It'll go down through here and into the ground, and I'll have like a Pez dispenser down there, and I'll set it up the same way that when the cart leaves the station, it'll send a signal to the Pez dispenser and drop a cart back in the departure station over there where I just showed you. So that'll be pretty fucking cool. Also, too, like I said, you can select. It works just like my other train stations, except there's 4 different devices. And you've got each of the 8 tracks has individual controls. So when you push the button, you go out on a certain track. And then when you come back on the same track, the detector here flips the other way. So like this one here, if it was flipped this way, going out, when I come back, it'll flip it and knock it back this way. And then you'll come right back in here and go ahead and get out and then send your car on its way, and it goes to the Pez dispenser. So down here is what I've got, and because these work in pairs, if you go out on one and you're out somewhere else and then decide to come in on a different track, before you leave the station is what I put in, and like I said, this is what makes this one different. My other ones that I've built was like all together, and these here has got 4 on each side, and they're just spread out a little bit, just more for looks, just to give it a different look than what I had before. But I also put in a master reset switch, and what that does is if I pick this switch here, as you can see, it's lit up, and this panel's active, so the tracks going out that side are active, and everything else is inactive. So if by mistake I come back into this train station and I've got 2 selected on the same set that goes together, before I head out again, I can reset the switch to make sure that I don't go out on any tracks on that, and I only go out on the track that's desired from this panel. So that's what makes this one really unique, and it was actually a lot easier to build this time than my first 2 train stations, but it uses the same setup that I had before, except I split them apart and I put 4 on this side and 4 on that side. And then instead of running my wiring off to the side, I just spread it out a little bit and then run it up the redstone tree here for the power. And that's what actually switches the tracks. So if you haven't seen that before, that's how that works. The top, I haven't really decided what I want to put on the top here yet, whether I want to make a big dome or if I want to build it up and I kind of want to make it look like these, or run it up to the second level of the towers and connect them somehow. If you guys have any ideas, go ahead and put it down there in the comment section. I'd appreciate it. Like I said, this is a Play with Thunder series, and if it's the first time watching it, I always ask my viewers to go ahead and chime in and give me some ideas on the build, and I try to incorporate it somewhere in the build. Over in these areas here, I'll probably put in some water fountains, and I'll go ahead and dress the tracks out and make them look, a lot better than they do right now. And then I'll probably run them out somewhere out there before I split them. That way they just don't go out the side and just start running all over the damn place and look like fucking spaghetti. So anyways, that's the idea, and that's where I'm at. And I hope you guys like this. I hope it's a big enough build for you. Each time I do my Play with Thunder series, I try to get something big, something exciting that everybody can get into and, like I said, get excited about. So leave some comments down there for me. Tell me what you got in mind, what you're thinking, and we'll go ahead and get this thing rolling. Probably 2 or 3 episodes will be good. Might be 4, I don't know. We'll just see what happens. But anyways, that's it for episode 17. Remember to rate, comment, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, and we'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Later.